Imagine, if you will, a new or almost brand new truck that has a sunroof that leaks from the overhead console switches right above the rearview mirror. And try to imagine that it's not the sunroof. Well, this is not one of those cases. I have seen several of these on these newer Silverados, and I've never actually been able to see one leaking in real time during the rain. And as you can see, it's very bright and sunny out today, but I believe I might have solved it. I've been looking around and I've seen some other people with overhead roof leaks, and I don't know how many this will apply to, but let me show you what I found, and let's see if maybe it'll apply to yours. You can check it, won't hurt you. Watch this. So I've done all the usual. I've checked the sunroof drains, I've checked the shark fin antenna, I've checked the windshield, which is original. This truck's got, I think, 24,000 miles on it, and it is the original windshield. It didn't just start leaking at 24,000 miles. That's very unusual. They're either leaking from the get-go, or they'll last for years and years and years before they ever leak. So that's not the problem. And really, there's not anything else up here. The roof seam is a problem, but generally, that's not going to leak in the middle of the truck from the overhead console. Almost always, it's going to be windshield or sunroof. The only question is, what part of the sunroof? Why? I think I might have found it out. You see this deflector right here? This netting cloth? When sunroof shuts, it gets shut, right? It gets shut, right? Well, look right here at this corner. See how it laying up on that plastic right there? Now, look right what's under the plastic. Do you see this little cavity right there? All right? There you go, right there. All right. Well, this is the rail. This is plastic. There's a little joint right there that goes right down into the headliner. Well, I happen to notice when this is shut, that cloth is laying right up on, it's bowing up right there, and it's laying right over that little cavity. Well, if you'll look at it, if you look straight down right here, I'm going to let it up here. Water leaks by these seals, right? Water leaks by these seals. And when this is down, it leaks. I know it doesn't look like it from here maybe, but it leaks right on top of this cloth right here. And when it's shut, it can wick it like a wicking motion all the way over in there. So that would take, like, a fairly long rainstorm, or if you have a few inches of snow that are melting off that are steadily dripping down in here. And it also might depend on which way the truck's parked, uphill, downhill. But I believe this might be our problem. The other side is 100% not like that. I'm going to show it to you. So if you'll notice the other side, the other side, the one I think is leaking, the cloth was laying all up over here and all up under here. If you'll notice this isn't like that, and it looks around this little tab here that connects it. It just shuts and it stays out of the way. I don't believe you're having a problem over here. It's that this little cavity is staying away, the cloth is staying away from it. So I believe that's our problem. It's very hard to duplicate though. But there it is, and I have indeed not duplicated this leak today, because it's just not going to happen. It would have to be a long-term rain or a really hard rain. But if you see this laying up across here, it's not supposed to do that. This stuff's bunched all up over here for whatever reason. I don't know if this stuff it doesn't look like it's sitting right. I don't know. So I'm going to go find out if you can replace just this, or if it has to only come with the sunroof itself. Either way, I believe this is our problem. Now, this does involve, I will fully admit, a little bit of speculation on my part, but that's also coming with 20 plus years of experience doing water leaks. So, I don't hate to say my speculation might be a little bit better than somebody else's speculation, but yeah, you can figure that out for yourself. But anyway, water should never be down in there, for sure. And I do believe it can easily get down there. And there's also, you can't see it, but there is a little dirt line or a scum line there, like water has been there and dried up, which tells me that. Now, the only way I'm ever really going to be able to reproduce this, you'll never reproduce it with the hose. The only way I'm ever really going to be able to find it 100% and see it happen would be to check one of these when it's been raining all night or something like that. And that's obviously not the case today, but I still think I might have found it, because that's definitely not supposed to be laying up on there like that, because as you can see, that side does not do it. And this side does. Specifically looking at right there. Look at that. It does not do it. And so I don't see any alternative. It won't move. It's supposed to be hooked onto this little piece right here, and it won't, so you can't move it. It's just folding up incorrectly. Maybe it's cut too long. Who knows? But I believe that's our problem. So if you got a Silverado or a Sierra leaking from the overhead console, nobody's been able to find the problem. You might want to pop your sunroof open, push this down, see if this cloth is laying up over here. That might be your boy right there. So anyway, questions, comments, let me know. And if you actually have one, I'll tell you another thing is, if you have one that's doing it and you happen to catch it in real time, and you maybe pull in your garage and pop up in your sunroof and look and see if there's water down in here, I would really love to see that. So, throw up a video or send me some pictures of that. So anyway, questions, comments, thanks for watching.